Oh, Sproutsbot got an update? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. No, actually, that's pretty bad because it means that I'll have to do a lot to get all the badges. God damn it. Jesus Christ, somebody spent 5,000 hours in Mauritania? I guess that's... Yeah, that's classic escape. Boom. We're about to start. What is this? The latest live streaming industry report is live. What the fuck is that? Oh, just hey, look. View the latest industry stats for Twitch. Yes, because that's exactly what I need to know. Okay, yeah, no shit. Twitch is the biggest platform used to this day. Wow, I didn't know. Top esports. Wow, who would have known? Top publisher watching in Q1, Riot Games. Oh, didn't see that one coming. Top categories. Just chatting. Oh, really? Come on. This is just interesting stuff. YouTube gaming live total hours watched per quarter. This is... Who cares? Really? Unique channels. Yeah, a lot less channels started streaming, of course, because a lot of channels just don't get help. They just get fucked. Like, oh yeah, you're streaming? Well, shucks, there's a streamer that is 10 times more famous, so we're gonna promote that one instead of you. That's sad. Nothing else to say. I speak as a person that has been lucky. I got lucky. I got, in my opinion, a lot of people that come to my streams and watch them. I say, oh, but you get barely enough. Yes, but I still get them. And it's a lot more than a lot of people can say. Which kinda stinks. If Twitch really wanted to help, they would make it so that small channels would get help a lot. Hi Ribbit, we're about to start. Like, there's a lot of channels that don't get help, even though they should deserve all the help. They deserve all the recognition that they will get. but they don't because, Twitch, why would I care pushing a person that has like 10 viewers? So I'm gonna say 10 viewers, so I'm not part of the example. When I can just promote somebody that already has 500 and I'm gonna be that streamer is gonna be more likely to get more viewers and as such more bits, more donation, not specifically donation, more bits, more subscriptions, which are gonna give me, aka Twitch, more money. Why would I invest on a person that has 10 viewers when I can invest on a person that has 500? Makes sense on a industry standpoint, but I don't know. I feel like you're gonna lose some of your face by doing that because smaller streamer are gonna be like, yeah, why would I even care? I'm gonna stop. If nobody joins, it's if I don't even have a chance to, you know, get viewers. Why would I care doing it? So I might as well just not do it. And you can say, yeah, but a lot of streamers do that, so who cares? Even if they would get promoted, yes, but if you don't have new people coming in, the moment the old people stop doing what they're doing, you're gonna have nobody doing the job for you. I literally mean doing the job for you because Twitch only keeps the servers up and bans whoever they want. So, yeah. Give new blood a chance. And I'm not new blood. Just so you know. Okay, let's start. We've been wrestling around for 7 minutes. I forgot what happened. Oh yeah, we figured out that something happened. That cowboy man. That they no Joe Mama no. That this guy stole stuff from the ambulance locker. So we know that, and we know that this guy is not the assassin. We know that Joe Mama is still alive. I mean, no, because he was given death penalty, but Joe Mama is actually him. Pretty sure, at least. And this guy is dead. It looks like a cooler version of Apollo. Okay, let's go on. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm so sorry for what my sister said. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. So yeah, she made up evidence. I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Mama killings. Sounds like everybody's heard about these killings but me. Lara wanted Dark to convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me. Wait, what do you mean what happened to you? There's a actual question. It's all there in the file. Joe Mama's last victim was Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Whether he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. Johnny Depp, no, don't bring Johnny Depp into this, please. He doesn't deserve it. Bring the ex-wife. But what did you have to do with all these killings? Undenied Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. Joe Obama tried to kill me. Wait, what? He tried to kill you? Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. Ooh. So that means you... Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Mama trial. No, I saw that one coming. Also, Undertaker, Octavio, how you doing, fellas? We just started. We just started. All we know since the game started is she was a witness and the brother of the cowboy man basically sacrificed himself to protect her. So you lost nothing. That's high. Tell me, what did you do today? Amber Heard guilty breakdown in his attorney style. Do so. Why not? Do it. You have the perfect stuff to hear, to binge here while you're raw. It's free real estate. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but you're a mod, Rebecca. It happened 2 years ago. It happened to... Let me try. You have a talent. You have the talent and the motivation. Yeah! Exactly. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, mod. Yeah, don't abuse the power that I bestow upon you, otherwise I'm gonna destroy you. Have you listened to Gangsta Paradise, but it's full coded to Gangsta Paradise? I can say I did already, but post it on videos and GIF. I will listen to it after the stream ends. My queen. We gotta make a queen avatar. Yeah, we need to make a queen avatar. I already have the design of a character that's called Natalie. I mean, I have a design. I have a design for her face, not the rest of the body, which is pretty bad. Not gonna lie, but I always asked Rebecca, "Can you do it?" And she always said, "Yeah, give me informations about it." Like, yeah, I'll give you later. I gotta refine them, and I can't find them, and then I forget. Then like 3 days after, I'm like, "Hey, Rebecca, can you make me this design?" I'm sorry, Rebecca. Okay, let me try to get in the mood. Okay, I'm a little girl that feels guilty because a dear friend got killed trying to protect him. I'm gonna be sad. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day, unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then, suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office. Joe Mama, right? It seemed like he was running for someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. I just then, Executive Marshall showed up. Marshall's brother. Joe Mama tried to take me hostage, but before he could, Marshall tackled him. Then, what happened? I'll never forget. Lightning struck and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed upside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. And when I saw them burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now. Come on, it's pretty obvious of Marshall getting stabbed. Come on. Phoenix, don't be so stupid. I don't remember the moment where Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall. So you weren't able to testify about that? No, I was only asked about when it was attacked. That was me by Lena when she made up the crime. Emma is his mother. Oh! Didn't know that one. Maybe that's the joke name for her. Maybe she's a MILF. If I remember correctly, she's 29. So yeah, it could be a mommy. Also, she's my mommy, literally. And she's a mommy. She's the mommy. my queen. Also, am I the only one? I know I already talked about this last time, but am I the only one that sees Angel Star and sees a woman in her 40s, but she doesn't show her age, so she looks like one of a person on the 30s. Am I the only one? Because it feels like she should be older, but she's so well preserved that she looks younger. She looks like. Don't you talk about my queen like that, Octavio? She's literally called Queen. Don't you dare. Okay. By the way, Mia face called Mia because Mia missing in action. Oh, that's smart actually. That's pretty smart. Hit it up. We provided bogus evidence. Really? We gotta call it bogus? The protector's office wanted that guilty man so badly. Leonard forged the evidence and Mr. Edgeworth used it. Edgeworth? Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He could have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. It's all my fault. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened. I still want Angel as my lunch lady. Same, brother. Same. Yeah, Undertaker. I didn't even read your messages. You just read my mind. So it's true, even though he may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence. After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold, like she's today. She must not have been able to face up to what she did, especially not to her younger sister. So basically, she feels guilty. Come on, it wasn't easy. You could have just, after the guy got shocked to death, you could have just said, by the way, I forged evidence, but we knew it was him, so sorry. It was just that easy. Just say sorry. Everything will be fine. Step a person, just tell them I'm sorry. They'll forgive you eventually. Believe me, I'm a stranger on the internet. What I say is always true. What did you see on the set that crime occurred? Emma, are you alright? That knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. Young Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl. Jesus. So that dog was pretty bad. I don't remember what happened there. What happened after that? Apparently, I passed out. Of course she passed out. Like Edgeworth when he was a kid. I wonder if she shot somebody as well. Maybe she shot Joe Mama. That's why Joe Mama killed Marshall. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms. Oh, Emma, you've been through so much. Come here. Just imagine your Phoenix hugging her. I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good. 2 years ago, you must have been 14. That's understandable, really. I don't think I would have had the strength myself. Stop beating yourself over this. She said because of Rico. No, it said because of Joe Mama. As I said, Joe Mama is the killer. I know. It's written literally here. Joe Mama deceased. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up,
I'll become a certificate investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies and find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lana will never have to forge again. I see. I think I finally started to understand what makes Emma tick. Emma tick, no Emma thick. So I'm bad. Sorry. It just came out alright. Leak my L, Joe, W. There's still something that bothers me about that crime. The fact that my controller died. Okay, no. It's back. There's something that's been puzzling me, Emma. What is it? You said you were in Lana's office at that time, right? That's right. Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by the prosecutor? Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Mama had been taken in for questioning that day. Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police? Of course. This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office. But why did he run all the way over just to get to your sister's office? Because the detective offices and the questioning room are right across from the elevator. Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. She was the best in the entire force. Wait, what? Oh, the thing died again. Let me try to. Okay. That's news to me. Didn't know that one. Oh god damn it! Now it's number 2 instead of number 1. Okay, now the thing broke. Okay. Controller fixed. Joe Mammoth. Okay, continue. After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. Lana used to be a detective? But she was in school with, Mia. That's weird. Better have her talk with her. Yeah, let's go. Let's go now. And no, it's not her. Lena, Mr. Wright, it seems they keep causing you trouble. Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type, honestly. Criminals don't mind playing fool. Why should they? But Lena, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risks. Lena, Emma told me about you. Don't give me those mummy eyes, please. It's already hard to do it. Huh? About how you were a detective 2 years ago, and how the SL9 incident was the reason for you to transfer to the prosecutor's office. That's right. Could you fill me in on the details, especially about that unusual change of jobs? I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. Yay! Let me see now if she's gonna give me something with this one. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is logically connected to another one 2 years ago. Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. The trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lena. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. It could be helped, Emma. At the trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15, there was no murder at the police department. Tell me it's not true, Lena. What the witness, Miss Starr, said about you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lena, I don't understand. What would you tell us? Emma, This doesn't involve just... What? This is new! Yay, new stuff! It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. She was amazing! They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Grant had cracked together. Chief Grant? He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked at the crime scenes. Oh no, it's Lena, it's not... Yeah, it's Lena. You everyday masturbate on... Wait, Octavio, I think you wrote on Twitch chat instead of Google. I think you did a whoopsie. He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked at crime scenes. Damon Grant. He was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the records could even be filed. Emma really idolizes her big sister. Wow. But now you're chief protectors. What happened? I always planned on becoming a protector. The reason I became a detective was to get experience investigating crime scenes, so you can use that experience in court, right? Get's help with the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the protector's office. Maybe I should ask him more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago. What is happening to the audio? It's lagging. Really? Really? It's getting all distorted. Let me hear a little bit. Okay. Are you guys having the same problem? Oh no, it's a problem on your side. Okay. What the fuck is going on in chat? Fellas, chill down. Have a cold shower. Jesus. 2 years ago, I was second in command of the detective's investigation arm. Second in command? That means the investigation lead was them again, right? Yes, Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations. I highly suggest you remember to just restart the page. If that is the case. They even had the same office. Wait, they had the same office? That means that Gant was on the thing with Joe Mama. The Joe Mama ran into Gant's office being like, "You gotta help me, dude. You gotta help me." And instead found Emma. Emma was like, "Who are you?" And the protector came in and said, "Stop right there, criminal scum!" And then goes down. We led a team of the best detectives on the force. Yeah, the same picture. Detective Goodman, whose case it was. Oh, Detective Goodman, whose case it was. Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. Without a doubt, Joe Mama was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place. When he tried to murder Emma and kill Marshall. Prosecutor Marshall was just trying to save me from the dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Now you tell us? Yeah, I'm just skipping what you guys are writing in chat. I don't want to get involved in that stuff. Damon Grant and Neil Marshall We're the ones questioning the Dark that day.
Oh man, Mama, no.
No, Dark. The investigation was its final. It's. Ha! My spit. I almost drowned with my spit. God damn it.
Oh, okay. A little better.
The investigation was in its final stages, and Mama must have suddenly panicked. So, he waited until Ben and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room.
Why would you have the room not locked up?
Really, that's obvious. That, especially if you have a serial killer.
Come on.
From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Brent and myself. That's where he found me. So you were the first person to run the scene?
Yeah?
It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark.
Mama.
Yeah, he wasn't stabbed by Mama, he was stabbed by Gant. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood. 3 bodies? Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Eva, who had passed out, and the suspect, Joe Mama. During the struggle, it seems Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Mama had incurred a minor concussion and laid unconscious. What did you do? To be honest, I panicked. Also, very good. I'm sorry I got to take out from the scene, but very good pose.
I like it.
It just shows how utterly powerless she is right now, and especially how utterly. I don't want to say dead because she's not dead, but it feels like it. Just like it. And thick.
Yeah, exactly.
She must be a little bit thick. Not too much. She doesn't look like a very thick person.
I mean, Lena. Yeah, Lena.
Oh no,
Not Emma, it's Lena, yeah.
I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her. Can't blame her after all. Her sister must have. Can't blame her. After all, her sister must have gone through. But she wasn't conscious, so you don't know. No, she was 14.
At the time, like, that photo?
She was 14.
Yeah, exactly.
The picture is 14. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident? That's right. Quite a coincidence, huh?
I don't buy it.
But why do you say?
You're saying that there's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident. Just by chance.
There's something underneath. And that case was solved 2 years ago. Well, at least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was really solved. So, he might not be the only one. Officer Marshall, yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. What, he wasn't a cowboy before? What was he? Was he a ninja? Because we were in Japan, you know we were in America? I don't fucking know. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Mama. Life doesn't end with the closing of the case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. That case just might not be over yet. Dark Knight, welcome. You didn't lose much. TLDR, later I was actually a detective that worked with Gant, and I think Gant is the culprit. And Joe Mama, we know that he killed, almost killed a girl and instead killed a man. Everyone was assaulted by Mama at the police department, right? Yes, the office the demon get an unsure. The office that Mr. Get now occupies by himself, the chief's office. Maybe we should have a look at the chief office inside of the final SL9 board. How do we get there? I guess by here. Yeah, I don't want to get into the age of consents, fellas. I get it. I put the stream as not viewable for minors, but still, let's just say that you shouldn't do it when you're little. Wait until you're 16. But even when you hit 16, just stick with your with people of your age, not with old people or the older people. Just gotta go with that. Because 16 and 16, I can I can I can understand, but I'm not interested. But 16 and 25, that's a no-no. That is a big no-no. That is getting to jail. Let's close the cell and throw away the key. Of course, every situation it's different, but whatever. I don't see Detective Gumshoe anywhere. Things seem kind of quiet around here today. Oh, something's gross. Yes, it is. Thank you for saying it. You're right. The chief of detectives seems the same though. Why don't we go look for some other people to talk to? Right. We can come back here later. Howdy. The prince. Howdy, Bambina. Howdy, Bambina. Oh, Mr. Marshall. I never thought things turned out this way when I woke up this morning. Quite seriously, you never know where life will lead you, huh, Bambina? I should know my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning. Billy? Must be his back cactus. Say, where are you headed? Emma looks older than some adults. Yeah, she looks older than her age, but still. Just over the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, Mother. But Mr. Marshall, why did you do it? Why do prosecutor head west? If ever there was a cause I needed to know the truth about, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like you weren't getting a sleep. Well, if he ain't the prince, good day, your magic. Okay, on the back. Something was fishy about the trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All detectives thought so. What do you mean fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean the switchblade knife with the broken weapon? That was Joe Mammoth's, alright. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised. Question? The blade on the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. What does it mean? It means there's a good chance the knife was not the murder weapon. I can't do his voice. Honestly, I can't do it. Well, he ain't the prince. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. That possibility had been erased. Could facts have been concealed with the forged evidence? That case left behind scars in all of us. The scars that the SL9 incident left behind. Lieutenant Sigma. AKA weird and almost illegal.
Okay, I'll give you that one. That was a good one. Damn it.
I got the looks. I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. I had just made detective when it went down. It was our first case together, and on to the last. How old was he? How old was he? Your brother. He was 27 at the time. He was awarded as the highest honor that very day. The highest honor? You mean the King of Prosecutors? Yes, I knew it. Why are you looking at me like that for? That's a honor for prosecutor. Mr. Masha must have been really very close with his brother. Maybe I saw my incident took place. That wasn't the same day as... That's right. It was the day the evidence transfer. Huh? Interesting. It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years had gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die. Apparently someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty. I know who did it. He's the real Joe Mammon. Again, there was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Mrs. Starr was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? If they did something to him too, the commissioners would have been suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be obvious. Eh? What are you talking about? Don't get upset about me. I mean, Demogan and Lanaskay. Yeah, I called it. Investigation lead, Demogan and his second in command, Lanaskay. Would you rather be a homeless man with no legs or a Hitler 2 years before the war ends? For how long? That is the question. There was a person on the force you hadn't heard of that though. That case was the biggest step in both their careers. After the case ended, the land transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Yeah. Damon Grant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She never been sane since she left. I mean, I have a couple of questions. As Hitler, can you stop the world war? Can you just say, okay, I lost the moment I become Hitler? Or can I just escape? But I don't want to be an asshole. Come on, you can do the smart move and end the war. I'm already in the shit, yeah, but can you like say to your troops, okay, shit's done, stop it, the end, finished. Also, at the start I thought you said, you wrote, would you rather be a homeless man with no legs or Hitler too? Period. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Protector Sky was totally different when she was detective. Now that she mentioned it, Emma said something too about that. Tell me, what happened to my sister? Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is still well guarded. Never found out. Lana's secret all started 2 years ago. I know what happened. Gant was like, haha, you found me, faker. But if you say something, you're gonna die. So there you have it. That's my story. And that's the end of it. Did you enjoy it, partner? It was certainly enlightening. There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. But someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That someone is Damon Grant. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. Oh, that was a new one. Too bad I won't be around to work with you. Okay, I can't do his voice anymore. I just imagined that but he didn't. But he went it took away the thing that makes his voice all like that. Adios, Bambine. Adios. And he's dead. No more Gent. Oh, that's what I if you, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the coffee zone soon. We fucked up. I thought it was. I didn't want to skip, but basically said, "Oh no, there's nobody. If you want somebody, go there." Oh shit, my eyesight got very worse. I can't read what's written here. And what's written here is this sex? SEX? Oh no. When the chief protector saying that she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edward, not to mention a statement to the media and tomorrow's trial, there's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. I think festive is the word usually used for those. Not holy shit, we're in a lot of trouble. Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Grant's office. Just use the connecting hallways to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor. Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officer of anything. Hey, you're right. You can't just go there. It's off limits. Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his own charm. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief office. Hey, would you rather have a fist fight against Heavy or eat poop for 1 week long? I would have a fist fight against Heavy, and I would essentially say, you won. Heavy, you won. You got it. Oh, Grant. I like Grant more because he's the fact that he's the actual bad guy is granted. I don't know what I said. Is this an ocarina? Does he have ocarinas? Why does he have fucking? I don't know how it's called in English. I don't. Why does he have this? Come on, this screams I'm the bad guy. You can't tell me otherwise. I don't think that will stop him. Maybe get paid him. I will bring him a sandwich. Like, look, this is the best sandwich that I can make. There you go. With a lot of sleeping pills inside it. And syringes. Yeah, that is literally the bad guy office. Whoa! Where am I? In the chief's office, silly. At least, that's what he said in order. Check out the pipe organ. Oh, that's how it's called. That's real, isn't it? Hey, I used to think organ lesson in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Batch. I don't believe it. I thought it was a genius until they tried teaching me this. I never could remember where C was. Huh? Uh-huh. Oh, it's you. It's you two. It's you two? Chief Gant. Put that paper in his heads. So, Righto, have you been swimming lately? His theme is actually playing ball. Oh, really? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too, with Mr. Marshall misconduct and latest provocative statements. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? That's a picture of Lena, Neil, and me. So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Sector Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. This is the knife that was used to stab him. Oh, that's why this one is broken, because this. Okay. Imagine you can hear his thing, the whole police department from a big ass organ. Oh, yeah, imagine that you're talking with him, everybody is talking there. So, oh shit! What the fuck is going on? Oh, you must be new. It's just the chief of police doing his usual job. He's just solving one case. Jesus Christ. I also just now realized that his beard is shellfish. It's a seashell, my bad. That's why he always talks about going to, you know, swimming. That's neat. That's a neat detail. Can't quite seems to put my finger on. Yay! Oh no, there was the vase. Okay, yeah, there was the vase. We know about the vase. Anyway, I like to reminisce that all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together. No, but this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? That case has long been over. There's no need to investigate anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Huh? Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend. Looks like we aren't welcome. It seems that case isn't over with yet after all. What do you mean? Chief Kent denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason why he doesn't want us looking around in there. You mean like a clue? There's got to be a way we can get inside the chief's office. How can we get inside the chief's office? Let's go check here. No one's here today. Not even Mommy. Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are. But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case. But instead, it looked like we just ended up making Lena look even more guilty. Hang in there, Lena. Also, never forget to drink. Drink a little bit of water, everybody. It's very important for your health, also your eyes. Otherwise, they'll become all dried up and you'll start to see like shit, like I do. Have a good night, Undertaker. Hope to see you tomorrow. We're gonna continue probably Bugs Bunny. Ah. Let's go to Edge Boy. Edge Boy! Oh, my Edge Boy! Miss Edgeworth isn't there. Aww. Maybe he's being questioned by injury committee? He took a real beating on the court today, after all. Yeah, with Lena admitting to falsifying evidence 2 years ago. I just will just have to come back later. Edge Boy. Kaiba Boy. So we went here. Let's try the detention center. Do you have anything? Maybe the photo? Nope. The only one is going back to the affairs. Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt. From sitting so long? Actually, from serving everyone coffee. Ah, poor, poor, little gumshoe. Say, have you reviewed seen Mr. Edward? Edward? No, what do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two in court. That sounds serious. Is it because of what my sister said? That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now, Mr. Edward has the whole world after his blood. Yikes. There he is. The boy, the man-child, the legend. Edward's crisis. How can I not click something like this one? But why would Edward be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. That guy is the guilty party here, isn't she? Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edward. His amazing talent as a prosecutor has kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now, with this, there are really so many people who hate him. I mean, the player is one of them, for example. In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edward not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know for making enemies. Hey! Hey, Dick! Keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Let's go out for lunch again sometimes. My treat. Yes, sir. You gotta take me back to that joint sometimes, okay, Dick? Yeah. Yes, sir. It seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to sneak out. Anyway, I'll be worried about him. Pal, I'm going to instead of pal. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edward might just crack. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. He seems genuinely concerned for Edward. He's adorable. I would say I would love to have him as a dad, but considering he always forgets stuff and he's always late and whatever, he wouldn't be the best dad. He will leave you on your soccer game. Everybody's parents come in, they take their kids, and you're just there waiting. But he's well mean. He doesn't do it to hurt you. Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Stark left behind. The only evidence Mama left behind was during his final attack. His final attack? You mean when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect his girl? Me. It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Iman was the girl. That's why he left the most incriminating evidence of all. Well, what was it? Let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay? His power of recollection never fails to impress. He would risk getting into a car accident in order to come in time, believe me. Yeah, but I also believe that he would risk that because he forgot about it. Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. Might jog his memory. Yeah, you're not that wrong. About this one. Hey! Is that? It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon we were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knight's been locked away in a locker. Pal. On the day the Detective Goodman was murdered, they saw that he disappeared from the locker. And it was found in Mr. Edward's car muffler. Wait, now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me. Well, what was it, detective? Quick, before you forget again. Yeah, who cares? Let's talk about Joe Mama. Joe Mama was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman. A businessman? What made him take to serial killing? One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car. With his car? So, it was an accident? An accident, yes, but it transformed into an animal. An animal? He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed a lady who saw the crime. A kid walked just then, so he killed him too. That when Jesus, slow down, Gumshoe. Then a jogger came upon the scene and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in. Seems he was a pretty careless animal. Of course, there is no conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence. So he turned himself in. Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim, Secretary Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Mama was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that a last witness wasn't killed. Gumshoe? Speaking about little girl Emma. Can you imagine Emma is just going up and down with her thumb in her mouth. Okay, let's go serious. Let's see if we can finish this one tonight. This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it at. Plus, it has his fingerprint on it too. But no one actually witnessed him using the murder weapon to kill anyone, right? Oh, that's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken. You don't really have to take a good look to notice that. Huh? Yeah, well, anyway, take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did it. Where was it? The victim, the old marshal, was carrying it inside his own body. What? It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet, down to the last fiber. That's pretty conclusive. Yeah. Yeah, double evidence. Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you for one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Grant. It's not money, but it does concern the Chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The Chief's out now, and his office is locked. But we need to take a good look around it if that's okay. Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door. What? Really? But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust. Breach of trust? Simply put, I'd be canned. Oh. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you. How about this ID card? What's Detective Goodman's? That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died. Ah, god damn it. In other words, Gumshoe's our only chance of getting into that office. I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. Oh. Okay, he was talking. Oh, she listens to all your troubles. Ah. Adorable, but it doesn't matter. About that jar. I think I've seen it before somewhere. Somewhere? Or maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives. This must be one of the most more uninformative detective I've ever met. Come on, it's obvious. Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me. Chief
again? Where could I have seen that one before? Like... here? Here? What can we present to make it so... Oh god, the controller just doesn't want to work tonight, huh? Let's try this one. I've been studying up on those files. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth's presentation. To think people were accusing him of injustice. I for one ain't buying it, pal. You're looking into the case for Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah. It was a pretty big deal what was going on, you know. After all, a serial killer was on the loose. Elena was pretty clear in her confession. She forged evidence in order to prove Jordan guilty. What can we get to make him do? We can't get up. Oh, a lost item report, huh? Very impressive, detective. You knew what it was right off the bat. Well, I'm a master of displacement, you know. Master? That's such a cool rig on it. The way I see it, if things are meant to be lost, then they're meant to be lost. There's a higher power up work here. Wow, a higher power. No. Let's try. No. Let's try to go to Edgeworth. Who knows? Maybe he'll be back. There he is! It looks like he's writing something. What are you doing here? He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me? Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you. That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide its real feelings. So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. I wonder what he was fighting for. Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look. Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there. Just distract him. I'll check it out. Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out of the window there? Oh no, he's falling on the ground! Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling about my feet. He didn't even look. What? Letter of... If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says, letter of resignation. Resignation? Edgeworth, don't you mean... I'm tired, right? I feel as if something inside me has died. Yeah, you're dead. Ouch! I bit my tongue. But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault. I know the path that I have walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either. Oh, I think he's serious. Mr. Wright, please! You have to... Please, you have to do something! This letter of resignation, I wonder if I can use it for anything. Oh, okay, just... Thank you! Bye, Edgy! Excuse me. Oh, Mommy, thank you. Would either of you care for a quarter-pound of roast beef? Yeah, I'll take a quarter-pound of your roast beef. Miss Star! Oh, I guess she's out of lunches. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like
The first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. Still, I never you'd go digging up the case from 2 years ago. I know which. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that one. That one is way too lowbrow. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for the Sparrow. This can't be all attributed to mere coincidence. Who cares about Edward? You saw. Oh, I'm going to resign. Oh shucks! Thank you for the thing that will let Gumshoe get inside Gant office. Bye. Aren't you forgetting something? Aren't you forgetting something? You know, the little scene I happened to witness. They said Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much in the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. Oh, don't worry, I know. Miss Starr's hatred towards Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago. I think she has more to it. Joe, Mama, that's a name I will not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was even more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her? Lana Sky. My sister? The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo. Yeah, there is a big but. Yeah, I do agree. Lena, and Chief Grant. I know. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of the evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Mama got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence procured in court was being manipulated. Items in our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. But you don't have any proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough. I am proof enough of what happened. Huh? After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much of an explanation. Then, Lana Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lena always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used? Oh, the thing that I've been calling for like 4 streams? Demon Gant and Lana Sky. Gant led the investigation with Lana second in command. They were the best. They solved all kind of cases together, didn't they? Demon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism? By that, I mean his ability to attract evidence, aka fortune. He'd produce the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence, you mean? Oh, yes. There were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though. I think she's talking about forged evidence, yes. Back then, everyone looked up to Lena. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Huh? Really? Oh yes. Myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall, when Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would ever had recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. Miss Star. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? Huh? She was being used, come on. Cut her some slack. Nana transferred to the Protector's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Brand's powerful influence. Chief? That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and then no one could stand in his way. The Protector's office. Wait, what? You mean that's why Lena was transferred? If he could control the Chief Protector, he could control the Protector's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lena? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. And plus, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Mommy. You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create a fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Mommy, you're the best chef I've ever seen. Believe me. Come here. Where the fuck is... Ah, goddammit. Do we still have to talk with, fucking... Yeah, I think we have to talk with Edgeworth. Oh, whoops. Oh, no. The thing is not working. It's almost as if Edgeworth is not talking. Oh no, how can I fix it? No. Whoops. How could we fix that? We'll never be able to know what he said. Nope, still not here. Where do we have to go then? Maybe to... Let's go home for a second. No. Texture Center. It's the only one that we have left. Play Pro, dude, how you doing, buddy? It's been a while since I last saw you, yeah. How's life been? Maybe we gotta present something. Maybe this photo. You'll be able to tell black from white for tomorrow. She really has nothing to say. Then returning to the Shadow Realm. Poor Flame Pro. The Shadow Realm. Why would you go there? It's not even in season. You gotta wait until the end of August, start of September to go to the Shadow Realm. Stressful because of school. Huh. Okay, yeah, let's try to do that. I don't care about Edgewood. That's stressful because of school. Ah, don't worry about it. School is almost done, isn't it? You only have, like, 2 weeks? No, wait, a month? Oh, those are the 50% of the trophy looked like 2 years ago. The story behind its design, a story? Simple. Contradiction, that's what the award's based on. I don't care about that. Can you tell us? Okay, this one I do care though. I'm gonna go with it. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with two characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard this story? Me? Uh, yeah, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it? Why don't you tell it though? For Emma's sakes. Emma's sake. A month more. Yeah, come on. You just have 1 month left. You're just that close. Very well. Think of it that way. Almost done. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an armed merchant. One day, he presented the king with two items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield and armor, and the second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other. Very perspective. But then again, you've heard the story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless, and thus the Chinese word for objection, contradiction, was born. That's the problem, because now we have a test every week if two of them. But after that, you'll have 3 months of no one that will bother you. Come on, think of that way. It's a it's a high risk, high reward. Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize precisely so. They symbolize this merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant as a loss of words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this. Wow! Thank you, Edgeworth. I learned something new today. Objections outside of court. Yeah, didn't realize. Also, the big ass music even outside of court. That's so. Then why there you only? Where are you only given the shield? You'll have to ask Rand. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished. Okay. Okay, we can go away now. I'm sure he's gonna be here. They call me back in the Shadow Realm. No! Flame Pro, don't forget to look at the light. The Shadow Realm can be bad, but there is always light in shadow. That's what Kingdom Hearts taught us. Oh, you're back! You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Growing copy files. I'm turning into a regular DJ. You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. Oh, that DJ. Gotta admire you persistently, but my answer is still no. I'm not letting you to the chief office, period. It'd be my neck on the line. Gotta take a look there. There's got to be something we can do about it. Yeah, there is. There we go. What is crumpled paper all about? No way! Miss Edgeworth can't be serious. Is he ever not so serious? I can't believe they've pushed him this far. Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence, but we betrayed him. How? That's it. I've made up my mind. But here, take my ID card. We can't do that. If someone found out, they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report. Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I might already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. Alright, detective. Thank you. Yay. Gamshu, you're a good boy. I'm gonna screw everything up. You'll be fired on the spot. Here goes, Mr. Wright. Maybe it's in autoplay. Ooh, what's that? Where did anyone finds us now? Detective Gumshoe is another. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Woo! Oh! Can't really scream. Did she slap him? Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Oh, Gumshoe! What are you doing? What are you doing sneaking on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong, so I came too. If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID crushed and rendered usable. Hey, don't do that with my card! He's playing on his own. Yeah, he's playing his own game. He's playing Ace Gumshoe. No, Dick Attorney. That sounds even worse. I hardly even get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. You really do want to get fired, don't you? Not if we were lucky. Oh, come on. Let's see what we can find out. Got a bad feeling about this. Let's just move out. No, I just want to examine. This is safe, isn't it? Safe? That would rightfully intrigue. Oh, okay. You say so. It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it. A 7-digit number. I don't think I might. I think I might just know what it is. No, I don't. Oh, I know. It's 77777. How about we try entering my birthday? Nah, again. No, Gumshoe. Please. Okay, yeah. I think the thing is 77777. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday? It's... Whoa, look at that. I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Yes! Knew it. You should never make a code with the same numbers. Bingo. What number did you enter? Whose birthday is that, pal? 7777777. The final ID card number on that record. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. You mean 77777? That ID number? I think you're 17 shy this time. It's gonna mean one thing, that chief's grand ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? Yeah, this way. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's a shot from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where I have seen that before. There's something else there too. What's this? Looks like a piece of leather cloth. There's a handwritten, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made it up? You think the chief made up the design? I don't think so. I don't think so either. Oh, well, it was just a thought. Is that it? Is that all that was in the safe? Apparently so, it's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it, and a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence, honestly. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with the case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great, now I have to prove them too. Or these items related to SL9. Come on, there's got to be something we can show to the detective. Okay. For first... Oh, yeah, my bad. Who cares? Okay, it's possessed playing on its own. No, I think it's on autoplay. You know, like those self singing pianos.
Take a good gumshoe. Take a gumshoe. Could you have another look at this jar? I remember when the three of us put that one together. Ah, those were the days. It's kind of early to be nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case? That's right. One of the shards had an Asshole 9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that traction we just found. You mean this one? That was on the safe? Yeah, that one. Huh? Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Assemble. Transformers. Da 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 da. Yeah. Here it goes. Wow, it was so hard. Wow. There. It fits like a charm. That of course means she can't willingly and knowingly hit a piece of this jar in the safe. So you're telling me that he had a jar in a safe? Oh god. Even she's scared. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. That's why he hid it. Not because it was evidence. It was used as a weapon. But because there was his My Little Pony favorite figure inside it. And he didn't want to show to everyone that his favorite pony was Fluttershy. That's why. He said, no, I can't show this to the whole world yet. My job isn't done yet. They destroyed the jar. All the juice is out. I gotta restart from scratch. Damn it. Hey guys, get off this. What is it? This piece of just trash is different from the others. There's a reddish line on it. Reddish line? That's blood. Welcome back, Flamethrower. I don't get it. Why would Chief Grant hide this in his own safe? Okay, the piece of cloth. I'm gonna go for this one. Even gave me a small cactus. Really? It said, Dick, she'll listen to all your travels. Oh, okay, no, it's useless. Oh, maybe it's a piece of cloth. No locker can be opened without a fingerprint match. Besides, there's no reason for the murderer to touch his own locker. Hey, wasn't your locker the one with the blood on it, detective? Yes. Shh. If they come to arrest me, you'll defend me, won't you? That happens, I think you're better pleading with Edward. How can we say, look? Oh, maybe we can do this. Take the gumshoe. I'd like to have a look at this. Want to take some fingerprints? That's a good idea. Alright, go to town, sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints we want to make. With a tumbler on. Oh, I want one so bad. I want some sweets. Come on, this is not the time for jokes. We're talking about the cloth we found in the safe. Oh, I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check out the footprints. Come on. Okay, let's just get this one. I want it. Okay, let me do the. Okay, blow. I'm pretty good at blowing them, honestly. You can say whatever you want. It's gonna be either. Oh, where's the? Wait. Oh, it's Emma. I thought it was gonna be the killed a killed person. Yay! But why Emma? How can? What are Emma fingerprints doing here? Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? Where's mommy? If you say, depends on which one. She's in jail right now, and she's just serving people right now. Serving people's lunch, of course. Huh? It seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Mama's prints. Emma was the serial killer all along. Psst. Hey, over there, over here. What's going on here? What are these kids' prints doing inside the chip safe? Don't ask me. Daniel, bro, how you doing, buddy? Just keep this information from Eva right now. Here, maybe you should look. Maybe you should hold on to this. Yeah. Do we have anything else to examine? Let's see the desk. Wow, look at the side of Cheesecan's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier, he had a piece of cloth, a piece of things. How did you spend the weekend, Daniel? I wonder. I remember you came in yesterday, but I don't remember if I asked you. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence. A list of evidence? In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though. Hey, look at the case in the file. Huh? S-Online incident. I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wondered what... No, about evidence lists. Normally there's twice as long. That's right, I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-size list of evidence. The list of evidence seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. No, mommy. Whatever, we're gonna take mommy out of prison. Don't worry about it. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case. It would appear so, at least. Yay, we got it. The shadow realm, the mummy realm. These shelves are mostly empty. Len must have cleaned them out when she's transferred over to the protector's office. There's a small picture frame on the left shelf. Hey, this is when Len and I went to the Teams Park. I can't see it. Maybe I can't recollect. Just like, oh no, there's the thing! Saturday I just stayed at home, but on Sunday I went to watch the new Doctor Strange movie. How was the new Doctor Strange movie without spoilers? I still gotta watch the first one. This was taken on that day 2 years ago. The day Joe Dark ran out of the question and killed Marshall. After receiving his war trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture of him. Then went along with Chief Guy to question Dark. I mean, Mama. I bet he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later. Do you think? Lana's desk. Okay. Oh yeah, he made it. They actually made a joke that people can hear it from downstairs. Takes a long time to get correct in the shadow realm. Music soothes the soul. After that, I can't hear anything for days except the ringing in their ears. Okay. Do we have anything else to do here? That's too cute. It's a real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons. Sure is, pal. The chief doesn't care for invitations. First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayers' dollars must have gone into this? What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent for my taxes. You don't have any taxes yet. Be careful what you say. Who knows? The chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak. This is simply comically long at this point. I don't think he could be in there. Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out. Cut it out. You guys don't know how scary that guy can be. I highly doubt that it's gonna be useful. Got everything, I guess. Let's talk. Let's move out. Let's move out. No, I think we gotta move back in and we gotta talk to Gumshoe about stuff. That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's? Why did it move the desk out? Honestly, that bothers me. It's been 2 hours away. The shadow demons are slow, like very slow, like fucking slow. You're gonna die of old age before they catch you. That's why I was waiting for Elena. That day 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is entirely Chief Grant's office now. In practice, a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. Finally gonna get me. Run faster, Flame Pro. Run faster, little buddy. So ever since Lana left, no one ever touched the desk? No one except Chief Grant and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Still 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't be possibly be more freaking evidence. Yeah, exactly. We already know everything. Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of those SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. That was something. Now then, let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy. Not so fast, buddy. Huh? What is it? When someone tells you, don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You know, you don't just let it go at all. So sorry. Okay, so what's bothering you? You still don't think Chief Kent might actually be a suspect, do you? What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him? So it's finally come to this. He's the killer. Perhaps it's the best I don't divulge my feelings yet. There you go, ignoring me again. Well, was I any help? Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Now, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right? You in the code. Huh? Chief Grant? Do you think you'd be back so soon? Unfortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was talking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then, I thought of a certain detective. You don't mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you're in the code. Me, sir? Drop off your ID card on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But sir... Now, get out! Yes, sir! We'll be on our way to then. Wait! You! The one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me, sir? I'd like a word with you. But sir, I'm not licensed to stay here. You with the spiky hair. You're free to go. It's alright. Are we going to leave? Look, pal. If I told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said that you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never thought I never would have said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gann was hiding in his office, I think I've finally started to get a picture. But why was he? Why was she kept eerily silent about this the entire time? A lot of characters that I consider spoilers, and the guy spent 3 weeks punching himself. Jesus Christ. Anyway, listen to me. I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal. After that, I heard from Eva. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day. Ah, damn it. I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I commit to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I already told you all I can. What you told me over these couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Really. I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who is that's lurking behind your words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. Rather jealous. It seems Edward was right. Edward? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is a term he used, I believe. Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Tell me! G2 won the Challenger stage and made it to the CSGO Major. Ooh, I don't know who G2 is, but if you're watching the stream, good job, buddy. I don't know you, but man, it must have been taking a lot of dedication. That's because CSGO sucks. I'm sorry. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. Your sister did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth, it's that you're incapable of doing so, because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say. So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No. I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question might have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, who, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of? The one I am supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name? Well, Miss Kai? Mr. Wright, you're addressing the chief executor. Do not forget your place. I think she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide these crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edward will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. G2 is a CSGO pro team. Oh, really? How big is a CSGO team? 5 people? 6 people? I wonder. I know that TF2 pro teams are 6. 5 people, alright. Oh, that's why Overwatch 2 has 5 people, because they couldn't quite get TF2's competitive right, so they decided to go for CSGO's competitive. Alright. Now I understand why it's gonna die as well in a very short amount of time. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it though that Chief Grant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant's? Edwards didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was me. I had access because I was second in command in that investigation. Yes, but also one other person could have known that. David Gant. If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant's falsified evidence in that case. You want proof for the chief of wrongdoings? There it is. That evidence proves someone is doing something wrong or that evidence proves someone is doing something wrong or right. But it's not the chief. Who would that be? Why you, of course. Me? Yes. You seriously believe that what you're saying, don't you? Oh, that's scary. You seem to have the makings of a criminal in you. To bottle with all your fallacious accusations. Care to spend tonight in the cell next to mine? If you ask me, you're the scary one. Okay, yeah, I think I fucked up. It's this one then. I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing the evidence was none other than Chief Gantz himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's order, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate. The murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. I thought I can tell you the details. I can't say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. Knew it. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this was the knife that was stuck in it. Oh. This is the knife of Joe Mama. I couldn't just leave that knife in it, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. That would be Edgeworth's knife? That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. That is the reason for the bandage on your right hand, right? Yes. It seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. Miss Star, huh? So it was true. Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? Because otherwise we wouldn't know that it wasn't. Come on, it's easy. It wouldn't make sense. It took a lot of work to finally close the Mama's case 2 years ago. It was over with. Didn't even want to be it. I didn't ever want it to be open again. My intention was to prevent that by whatever. I can't talk anymore. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. So you hit Mama's knife? The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Mama's case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters will have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it in Edgeworth's exhaustion pipe. Right, that I called my sister.
to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. That would be explained why Emma is so confident about Lena's innocence. Huh. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. Bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Grant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust, or at least I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went up on an escapade on his own. Oh, you mean... Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. I'm tired of the Shadow Realm. Then get out! I told you the best time is the end of August to get into the Shadow Realm. So he disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He had already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. Might hop on TF. After this, I'm probably gonna stop. But I'm gonna play some TF this Friday. I really want to play a TF. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. I love TF2. It's an endless source of content for me. And I don't mean it as I creating content, but just receiving content. I like watching stuff about it. I like playing it. I like everything about it. Except, the bots, but eh. Yeah, maybe it's better if you go to bed. Let your eyes sleep and rest and get better. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lena, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now, please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trials, but the only way to drive off Lemma's demons. I've got to get at the bottom of everything. We gotta win this one. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief office 2 years ago. Yeah, we got it. Day after tomorrow, we're gonna do the last Ace Attorney stream. Okay. Oh, didn't want to press that one. That's gonna be it for tonight. Pretty chill stream, I know. Hey, not every single one can be a banger. Let's go to matchup. Yeah, let's just jump into matchup. League of Legends, Scare Prize emote. Oh wow, thank you. Just what I wanted. An emote. Thank you. Have a good night, Ruby. Have a good night, everybody that joined us and spent time with me. 6 people? I thought we were gonna be 2, but no, 3. Octavio, Ruby, and Flamepro that already left. Good. Well, I'm glad that you fellas liked it. And the day after tomorrow is gonna be the last one. It's gonna be the one. Also, I killed a mosquito. Yay. It's the 7th mosquito that I killed since the start of the season. Yeah, I'm gonna number them, because why not? Anyway, as always, fellas, have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening, have a good everything. Let's do something tomorrow
Let's have fun. But in the meanwhile, take care, be safe, and I love you all. See you tomorrow. And let's share some love with Matthew. He's a good streamer. He's better than I am. So let's see him die. Yay!